What it do, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Basketball Wives Season 11, Episode 3 review. Okay, so the episode begins with Evelyn meeting up with Brittany in the park, and they discuss the Vanessa situation. And Brittany says, I think she felt called to protect her friend. I feel like there were similarities with how you came to Shawnee's aid about, me hanging with Shaq. And I was like, thank God somebody pointed that out. Because, I pointed it out on my review last week that was basically a double standard. Like, you doing the same exact thing. Evelyn always got to come with an excuse. She's telling some, I wasn't even being protective of my friend. I just feel like is this a setup because of the timing of it all? So Brittany was like, he hit me first. And Evelyn told him some, well, it's coming to me on that side that you hit him up. On what side? And why are y'all talking about this? Because I'm sure Shaq ain't the one hitting y'all up saying what's going on. It's coming from Shawnee. And once again, why is Shawnee so concerned about what her ex-husband of 55 years is doing when she over there married? Newly married at that. Like, y'all are so caught up. Get over it. Shaq can't be friends with women and women can't be friends with him. Who the hell is Shawnee? Nobody? Girl. So Brittany then shows her receipt showing that he was the one that hit her up first. But in the text message, she asked him, was he in LA? And that's how they linked up. So now Evelyn is on some, well, yeah, he did hit her up first, but she was the one that asked him to go out. Please run into the forest and fight Voldemort and leave us alone. Like, shut up, Evelyn. Please just shut up. Like, y'all are a bunch of bitter old women. Bitter, messy, preoccupied with everybody else's life. So Vanessa calls Amy. And I was like, oh, we gonna get Amy on the phone. What? So Vanessa was like, Shawnee had a dinner the other night and it was supposed to be a hash things out type of thing. But honestly, it was like an ambush. Evelyn's friends had her back, but you weren't there to have my back. And this once again makes me feel like I said that Amy really did give her the battery in her back to go on this show and out Evelyn. I really honestly believe that. Amy was like, okay, well, where do things stand now between you and the girls? And Vanessa was like, it's ugly. She's upset about this homewrecker comment, but I realize that's very triggering for me. And Amy says, I understand your perspective, and I can imagine that that was very triggering for you. I know your history, just so you know, between me, Evelyn, and Carl, everything is good. There is no beef. You can be easy, Tiger. This is what further reiterates to me that she gave her the go ahead, because you knew she was going to go on this show and confront Evelyn, right? You knew. You 100% knew. So why didn't she know going in that y'all was good? Why are you just not telling her this now that everything is hunky-dory between y'all? Y'all friends and this is something that she don't know? Make it make sense. It's not adding up. And I need for Amy to come on the show next season because we want to see your face, okay? Because you sound like you're in your 60s. I need proof, what's going on? But I really do think that she put the battery in Vanessa's back. I really honestly do. So Jen and Jackie meet up. They've squashed their beef. They have a good little time. Brooke goes to see her father. She's mourning the passing of her daughter. Jacille and Brittany and their red hair. Vanessa and Clayana have a picnic with each other. And, they all get to know each other and, gives their backgrounds on what they all are doing with their lives. And Brittany invites them ice skating. Now, mind you, she's going through issues with her baby daddy and her son because the baby got to go back and forth between them. And right now, it's not her time, but it's about to be her time for her to get her son. So she's very, very excited to, have her time with her baby. So then we see Evelyn meet up with Vanessa in the park alone. Totally different energy. She's so nice. She's so welcoming. She's so ready to listen. Evelyn's so fake. So Evelyn was like, I wish you would have had a conversation with me first. And she says it so sweet and polite. And Vanessa agrees and apologizes. She reveals that while pregnant, her husband cheated and that she overheard them on the phone, and the lady was basically blackmailing him or threatening to blackmail him and take it to the blogs and TMZ and all of this type of stuff. And she said that that's how she found out about the cheatation, and it caused her to miscarry her baby. Thankfully, she was able to get pregnant again, and I think she has 2 boys, but she says that she still harbors a lot of resentment towards her husband for that. And it's like, obviously, like, you done let this man take away all your good years, and I know he the reason why you got them Chinese cut bangs. I know it. And he the reason why your skin look like that, girl. He the reason why you look so old, girl, because that man is over there worrying you and you allowing it, girl. I would rather have no man than a piece of a man and a piece of only a little piece of mine. Like, girl, no, you want the whole enchilada. Like, you over there driving yourself nuts behind this fool. I want to see how he look. Like, is he even worth the drama? Gross. So at the end, they end up hugging it out. We all know right now that they're back arguing, so that didn't last long. Jen and Brooke go shopping, and Jackie joins them. And Jackie and Brooke have a one-on-one conversation where Jackie says to her about her daughter, I didn't know what to say. I haven't even grieved my own mother's passing yet. And Brooke was like, well, prior to Kayla passing, we talked all the time, so my feelings were really hurt that basically I didn't hear from you anymore after that. And she hugs her, forgive her, and the plan is to move forward. And I think that Jackie did not handle the situation correctly. She should have reached out to her and just let her know, hey, I don't even know how to process this or what to say. I just want to let you know I'm here. Because when somebody passes away, I hate when people be like, are you okay? Obviously, I'm not. So that's the one thing I've trained myself not to say to people. What I say is, I'm sorry for your loss. I love you. I'm here for anything that you need. I try to show up, be a helping hand, try to, infuse laughter. That's all you can do is just physically be there. All of that, are you okay, crap, and no, you already know that. Just be there. So I wish that Jackie would have done that, but everybody doesn't know how to handle those types of emotions. I'm not a very emotional person like that either. I don't deal well with feelings when it comes to like friends and stuff like that. Like, my friends know, like, me and emotions, just, it's like circuit overloads. Please stop. Like, like, no, but I'm happy they were at least able to get to the point where they're cool. So it's the day of the ice skating event, and Brittany brought some liquor, child. She ready to turn up. I just really want Brittany to get her look together. Oh my God, that confessional look with that dusty blonde bob was giving me very much Pretty Woman, the Julia Roberts wig she had. She do her own makeup. It be way too red. The colors is just dark. She kind of looked like Pippi Longstocking with the red hair. Brittany, please get a stylist or let me style you something. So Brooke arrives and she was like, I have already decided that Bees is on thin ice and I'm just going to sit this one out. Who you talking about? And that's what Vanessa wanted to know, because she was like, if she talking about me, it's going to be a problem. Okay, like, why would you even come in on that type of energy and then you surprised at where things ended up because you came in being shady? And this is why I just can't rock with Brooke, because she's shady and she messy and she got too much mouth. But somebody that's going through what you going through, you would think that you would have a different outlook on life. Honestly, truly. So, Brooke and Jen decide they're not gonna skate. So while everybody out there skating, I peeped Jen made a comment about Clayana, because Clayana had fell on the ice. And Jen was like, I'm still trying to figure out, like, she's so random. She was talking about Clayana. So I'm like, if you want to get to know the girl, get to know her. What you mean she's so random? Like, you act like y'all not on a television show. You know what's happening. She's a cast member. Stop acting stupid. Stop trying to just start mess for nothing. Dragon breath. So Jen and Brooke both say that they're both moving cautiously when it comes to Jackie. And I was like, well, if you forgave her, well, I'm not going to even say that. But I will say it kind of gives a little fake to me, because when Brooke was in her face, it was like, okay, we're going to start anew, this, that, and the third. But then as soon as you see Jen, it's like, I'm going to just, handle her with a long handle spoon. Like, keep that energy in her face. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame her. You know what I'm saying? I 100% don't blame her. But it was just something about that just seemed a little fake to me. So, as they finished ice skating, Brittany talks to her mama, was like, is my baby there? And the mama was like hysterically crying, saying that she had went to the baby daddy, I guess, house or wherever they were supposed to meet up to trade the baby off. And she said that she was sitting outside waiting for over 30 minutes. And then she received a call saying that they wanted her to meet at a gas station. So at this point, Brittany is annoyed because she was like, this is what I have to go through all the time. Like, he tries to figure out ways to piss me off and just to make things harder for me. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? I 100% get that. But she needs to figure out better ways to handle her anger outside of drinking. Because I think that the pressures of being on the show, being around these girls, you can tell Brittany ain't really a girls like that. I don't see her being that type of girl. So I think being around these broads, having a camera in your face, going through what she going through with her baby daddy, I think that it was just a lot on her. And I think that that's why she drank so much in this episode. So she gets to drink a tequila, child, with no chasers, no nothing. So Vanessa tells the girls that she and Evelyn met up in the park and that they're good. And she felt like this time it wasn't an ambush. So Brooke was like, you felt ambushed? Why? And Vanessa says, you and Shani were there and you all were attacking me. Brooke was like, I don't feel those are the right words, but you kind of were coming on really strong. I don't want you to feel that I'm attacking you. Now, Brooke is being very considerate with her words and being very thoughtful. Brittany, at this point, then had a little bit too many and knocks over a cup, and she got this screw face on, this resting bee face. Like, she is just fuming mad. But we all know the reason why she's mad, but she's not telling these girls. I wouldn't tell them either because I don't trust y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it's obvious that she going through something in that moment. So Jaceel in her confession was like, I checked my girl Brittany and she's like blank stare. So I'm just peeping her out to make sure she's good because I'm going to always make sure she's straight. Like, that's the homie apparently. So Jaceel then invites the ladies to a dinner that she's having for her girlfriend who's coming into town. And she asked Clayana to help her out because I guess she does party planning or something like that. But she once again calls her by the wrong name and calls her Kaylani. And so Jackie was like, your name Kaylani? And she was like, girl, no, you know my name is Clayana. So Jaceel was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So Brooke was like, but that's how much we don't know you. We need to get to know you better. That wasn't really a slight or anything like that. It is the truth. Like, we don't really know much about you. But then Jen follow up with, you just kind of appeared, so we didn't know. Now, see, that's when you trying to play in my face and be funny. Because, heifer, you know where I came from. You know why I'm here. Let's not play these games like I'm just a random psycho to just start hanging around y'all. Don't know nobody. And I just popped up here. Like, Jen, this is why nobody like you. This is why people throw chairs at you and try to run and leap and slap you in the forehead because you say stupid stuff. And you always want to act like you so classy and you not messy, but you always got something to slick to say at the mouth and you ain't gonna bust a grape. So Clayana was like, I didn't just appear. Brittany was like, I don't think she just appeared. Like, Brittany ready to go. Clayana was like, I had an interaction with Jackie, Evelyn, and Shani. Jen was like, you just came around and we didn't know where from. So Clayana was like, why do you need to know? I got to check in or something? Like, y'all act like y'all like in a gang or something. Like, what's good? So Jackie in her confessional says that she feels like Clayana trying to prove herself because she might feel inferior in the group. No, they were trying her. That's why she said what she said, Jackie. So Clayana was like, I'm grown. I'm a grown A woman. I'm someone in my own right. Now, I don't know where that came from. Maybe, obviously, it must have been more said that they edited out. Brooke was like, wait a minute. And Brittany was like, no, the thing is people got their own name and I will stand on that. So that's what she's talking about. And I'm co-signing that. People stand on their own name. And that's just what it is. Now you can tell she feeding her energy off of what's going on with her baby daddy and people feeling like she's who she is because she had a baby by a ball player. And she slept with these celebrities and wrote a book about it. So I think that's where that was coming from for Brittany. So Brooke was like, no, I'm sorry. Clayana gets up and tries to calm Brittany down because Brittany done went from 0 to 100. Brooke was like, you getting a little excited. And Brittany was like, why are you standing up? Because she literally did stand up. She literally honestly did. She was like, why are you standing up? And Brooke was like, because I want to. And Brittany was like, I can stand up too though. Like it is what it is. So she took off her jacket. And at this point, what's her name? Brooke wrote on social media that the reason why she stood up is because Brittany was drunk and belligerent at this point and had stood up herself several times. So that's the reason why she said she stood up. But I don't know, because based off what Jaceel said later in her confessional, I don't really too much believe that. Okay. So at this point, they both standing up. They done took their furs off, child. And Brittany was like, Brooke says, you were drunk B and you out of pocket. Jen in her confession said, Brittany is white girl wasted. It's giving sloppy drunk and I don't hang out with women like that. Girl, you just hang out with men that rob you and steal your cars. You idiot. So security then jumped in between them. Jaceel in her confessional was like, where we are from when you stand up, that's like, okay, what's up? So Brittany is in defense. So she's even co-signing that Brittany is standing up because Brooke stood up, which leads me to believe that she stood up first. So Brooke was like, you're drunk and you're sloppy. And Brittany was like, sloppy? I want to talk to your surgeon then. And I was like, ooh, somebody finally said it. Botched booty. Please get it redone. And Brooke was like, go ahead. You got flappy titties. You need to see a plastic surgeon. You shape like a little boy. And you're... So Brittany was like, I'm natural though. I'm natural. And then she threw her drink in Brooke's face. Baby, these drinks been landing, honey, on all the reality shows. And at this point, Brittany is escorted out, child. Brooke just standing there on 10, like pissed, looking stupid in the face as always. Brittany outside, telling some Brittany Renner, she's so problematic. And then takes a bow. Love it. Love it, Brittany. Love it. That's how you end the scene. I just feel like Brooke is up to her same old, her shenanigans. She always got something to say and then want to jump bad with somebody. Finally check her and say something back. Like, these new girls is not about to play with y'all. They really, truly are not about to play with y'all. Ain't nobody trying to kiss the ring or none of that stuff. Like, y'all ain't nobody. Period. You're not. I'm over it. Overall, I'm gonna give the episode a B-. B-. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about it down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.